Yeah.
And that's a good segue. You know, crypto institutional players in crypto. That's really relevant to what we're about to talk about now with crypto regulations, dealing with kind of in the wake of FTX. You know, we're seeing that Ponzi scheme. We can go into. We should talk about that too. But
Yeah.
recently, Paxos, you know, is coming under the fire, under the sights of the SEC for issuing unregistered securities connected to their staking program. So we have some stuff, some changes that are happening. I don't think it's all bad. There's been some, definitely crypto has definitely reacted to it. There's some headline. I guess the headline you might say is the United States is banning staking, right? Is that an accurate way
Well,
to just to summarize this,
that
or let's get into it?
let's get into it. So we're here to break it down so that you understand the reality versus the hype. And a lot of the hype has been a very anti-crypto regulation, that Gensler is out, to put a stop to staking through institutions. And recently it was the CEO of Coinbase, Brian Armstrong, decries rumors of possible US SEC ban on crypto staking. So not that it's happening, it hasn't been passed, there's no bill, but it's just talking about possible moves. Now, one thing to understand, and the reality is that when they say banning crypto staking regulation, that's not really being genuine, because the truth is, when it comes to staking on chain, whether it's in the IBC or Ethereum or other, staking is perfectly functional and fine, and is not itself being made illegal as being bad. What this is really talking about are services that for-profit companies such as Coinbase, services that Kraken, these are third-party intermediaries that are kind of serving the same function as mainstream financial models that most people are used to, which is not the your wallet, your keys, you stake and pick a delegator yourself. So the retail investors, not the blockchain participants that are building the infrastructure, but for retail investors that are using their services, that they're able to generate profits from, in this new model. The SEC is saying, hey, you're taking money from retail investors and you're using it to generate profit, and you're offering them. So based upon you coming in, having being a publicly traded company with shares of stock, you being a registered entity, a corporate entity that has to abide by all the other rules of the game that everyone else does, that until it's clarified what this fits into or what it is, maybe you have to pay a fee, call it a security, do something in order to have it not skirt by the system and generate profit.
Yeah.
So I think that if people were more honest and aware of what the conversation really is about, it doesn't seem so horrible and nefarious. Gary Gensler and the SEC at this point in time isn't making things illegal for United States citizens or Americans. We're really talking about a battle going on in the corporate world for financial services offered by some companies that are benefiting and profiting for their role and doing great jobs as far as offering a bridge and a service to introduce people. But it's still not the same thing. In fact, I think in many ways it could promote education for people not being so reliant on third parties and taking more control of digital assets so that they can support the blockchain, because it's actually healthier for the blockchains if people pull their crypto assets out of one staking entity and they stake it themselves. It's actually healthier for the relevant relative blockchains. So,
it's also better financially, right? Because if you're not staking directly, but you're staking through a third party, then guess what? You're giving some of your reward to that third party. But beyond that, if there's any airdrops or any participation reward associated with your wallet, it's going to the third party, right? It goes to the FTXs and the Krakens. It's not going to you. So you're not even gaining, you're losing control, and you're not even gaining any actual anything. You're losing. It's a lose-lose situation, and taking all this risk, because now you got regulatory risks involved with it, and then there's counterparty risk like FTX, where they actually embezzled the deposits that they were entrusted with and commingled them with their own investment funds. So, it's definitely this is talked about as a crypto scandal, crypto problem, but really these are problems that you see all over finance.
Hey, if you like that clip and you want to hear the rest of it and learn more about macroeconomics, cryptocurrency regulation, and the opportunities out there, hit the link right here for the full conversation that we had, or here, wherever we put it. I'm not sure. But you can also support us by hitting the like button and the subscribe button. So when we drop our next content, you get it right away and don't miss those opportunities. Also, there's more.
Yes, if you would like one-on-one assistance or even a group meeting, we can provide consulting and advice on crypto gateways and exit ramps, as well as securing your crypto, as well as swapping, storing, or staking, or NFTs, or any of the above. So feel free to fill out the form at our wisebeyondbitcoin.com website. We'll get back to you and schedule a meeting.
Absolutely. We've been in blockchain and crypto for several years, since the 2017 ICO days directly, and following it since the beginning, actually, and been in economics and finance for years before then. So we look forward to helping you in your education journey. Feel free to let us know if you're just looking to learn more about market diversification. Blockchain and crypto, there's layer ones, layer twos, NFTs, applications being built. So if there's something we can do to help you, we look forward to it. Until then, thank you, namaste, and have a beautiful day.